In fact, let's bring in host of Front and Center with Jacquie Jordan and CEO of media and publishing firm Jacquie Jordan. Jacquie, we were just talking about how kind of out of touch the View is, how they only really have one view, you know, and if anybody comes on with a different view, they are guilted into showing that they're just wrong.
Absolutely, but we've also seen how The View has changed their mind because only a couple of years ago they celebrated President Donald Trump for being on the show. So The View, but they definitely continue to put a lot of vitriol out, and it's because of shows like The View, which, you know, a lot of American voters were stunned to lose. They were stunned Kamala Harris lost. And it's because they're not checking their sources. They're not reaching out to other media outlets to hear a greater context than, you know, hearing Sunny or Joy Behar, you know, spewing hate at President Donald Trump. So that's why a lot of people were in shock and crying, and schools had to shut down for ice cream and cookies.
Well, we've seen dramatic ratings decline at MSNBC. All of their shows have plummeted in the week, you know, after the election, basically. Do you think that part of the reason why that is because a lot of these mainstream media news shows have a Republican on, but the Republican is a never Trump Republican. They don't ever represent Donald Trump and his populism.
Well, it's a lot of things. It's not only because they don't represent the American people, or the American people supported Donald Trump, but they've lost their credibility over the past several years. We've watched them, you know, create a storyline, create a narrative, and then change their opinion as if nobody else saw it. You know, it's the elephant in the room. And that credibility erodes over a long period of time. And of course, the ratings are down because they're no longer a trustworthy news source. They don't report news. They don't report facts. It's just vitriol. It's opinions. And as you said, the talking head Republicans are never representative of what we know now is the full majority.
Why do you think they want to make a change? Because they have. Yeah, go ahead. Because I would say,
well,
you know, even if they
it's
all
not only
agree,
MSNBC, but CNN isn't doing so well either. I mean, Comcast is, you know, quietly trying to offload CNN. You know, the news anchors have been given notice that they're going to get pay cuts. I mean, can you believe that? They're going to get pay cuts. But again, not credible. You know, which I think is the biggest thing, is that you know, they've been pointing out and censoring and doing, you know, misinformation for such a long period of time now that we all know that they contradict themselves. They contradicted themselves over COVID. We got a lot of misinformation that came out of the whole COVID vaccine, the pandemic. They never clarified it. We got it over the whole transgenderism. I mean, most people are very much live and let live, but we were, you know, being pounded by wokeism. It's really coming out of MSNBC, which people forget that's Microsoft News and NBC, which is, you know, under Bill Gates. So, you know, you get what you get when you listen to what you listen to.
By the way, our ratings have been up quite a bit.
Yes, they have. Congratulations. I know. I keep seeing that.
Which is great. And we had, by the way, we had a Democrat on. I'm sorry,
Absolutely.
Jacquie, go ahead. Tell us how great we are. Go on.
You know, I would have to tell you how great you are. You know, the Newsmax was one of the first to call the presidential election. You have a trustworthy track record. I mean, even everybody remembers very well, Fox News Channel, what they did in the 2020 election when they called Arizona like at 6 o'clock East Coast time. Everybody was stunned by that. People have not forgotten that. I know Fox News Channel would like to pretend that everybody forgot that, but, you know, as viewers, that has not been forgotten. So Newsmax became, you know, the conservative choice amongst patriots and viewers because of the consistency, the reliability, the variety of experts that the show brings on, the field reports, which are absolutely fantastic, and, you know, and now the ratings show, and, you know, people are bailing on the Communist News Network.
I'm sorry, I couldn't get the recording going. Could you say all that one more time?
Jacquie Jordan, thank you so much. Thank you so much for dropping by and for the praise.
Thank you.
Absolutely. My pleasure. What a privilege.